Hey guys, Timmy Type here on the second channel, and today we are racing the Goliath circuit in the Pagani's under R. Now, if you didn't know, because you've not played the Hot Wheels expansion or you haven't seen anything about it, there is an achievement to beat this race in a Pagani's under R in less than 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, I failed to achieve this, but I'm in a stock Pagani and I got pretty close. Anyway, what we are here to do, which is why I picked the Goliath circuit to race today, is I'm going to give you my full opinions on whether or not Horizon Hot Wheels is really worth it. Now, I will say that I'm not really sure how much it costs because I just got the expansion pass, so I've not really had to go and look. I think it's somewhere between £12.99 and £15, with me being the we're in England, we are in pounds, don't know what it is in dollars or euros or rupees or kron or whatever currency your country uses, not really sure, but I just know it's somewhere between £12.99 and £15 on the Xbox store. Now obviously you can't get a PlayStation for Horizon 3, isn't on the PlayStation, but it's definitely a good thing to have an Xbox and is definitely the better game compared to Gran Turismo. Anyway, getting a bit sidetracked. So, Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels. It is a lot of fun. I've had a blast playing this. It is kind of like Blizzard Mountain, where you've got to earn your stars to go through the ranks. You start off in B class on Horizon Hot Wheels, then you get your stars, and then you get A class and you get your stars, you get money, you get your stars, you go to S1, you get your stars, you get horns, you get your stars, you go to S2, you get your stars and you get the Goliath event. That's how it is up to now, and then once you complete the Goliath event, you've got to get, I think it's 170 stars, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's 170 in my head and I think it's for this. And yeah, in terms, there's each race you can get 3 stars on, each PR stunt you can get 3 stars on, and I'm pretty sure all the bucket list challenges, if you didn't check it, haven't seen them, check out the channel and make sure you go and watch yesterday's video because we play all the bucket list for Horizon Hot Wheels there, so make sure you go and check that out, and I think they equate to about 5 stars each. So in terms, it sounds like there's not that many races to do, but by gosh, there is a hell of a lot. And for it to be an expansion, this thing could nearly scrape being a full release of the game. Just needs a bit of extra content. So yeah, the content of it is very fun. My one issue I have with the content is that the driver tars seem so much better on Horizon Hot Wheels than on the mainland, that I usually play on Unbeatable, but it is pretty much unbeatable on Horizon Hot Wheels. So I've had to set that down a notch back to Pro, but I'm sure with me playing this more, I'll be able to get it up to the unbeatable level once more, and I'm pretty sure actually I do play unbeatable on this because I tried it before and I completely dominated. So before I recorded the video, I restarted just before I finished and I put it onto unbeatable and I'm still dominating. So yeah, that's my only issue. The drive tires are a bit... Also, the drive tires are very crashy. And what I mean by that is, there's some challenges which you've got to earn like 100,000 skill points, and the amount of times I've been driven into by a drive tire, they literally just turn in and smash into me and I've lost my skill points, and I've given them all room, but they just bang straight into you. It is one of the most annoying things ever, but obviously it's how the driver tires are designed, it's how people really race in real life. But that's really it for the content. As for the map, I guess I don't know. It's cool, yeah. You get to drive around a massive orange and blue track, and it's visually very pleasing. But when it said there's 6 islands, I was expecting there to be a bit more of a distance and a bit more rolls and loop-de-loops and jumps. I was expecting a bit more. But then again, what we have is it shouldn't work anyway. But yeah, the world is pretty good. There's 170 roads in total. That might be where we can get 170 from. It might be 140 roads actually. And and there's over 100 roads, so it's pretty much double the size of Blizzard Mountain, and you can definitely see there is a lot of roads to drive on, and there is a very, very easy and a very little line, margin of error for where you will go wrong and you will just completely fly off the track. One complaint I do have about the track is when you get to this S2/X class racing, there is a lot of times where you'll just take a road, and obviously I don't drive with the driving line on the braking line, and many people that do still don't see the braking line, and you will just find yourself flying off the track, and you have no reason to tell you to stop or slow down because you think, I mean, S2 class car is going to be able to hold it, but no, you're getting a surprising amount of air. As for vehicles added with this, it's less than pleasing personally. Yes, the Pagani's R is cool, the Zenvo's cool. My two favourite cars though are the Hilux and the Jeep Cherokee. The Hilux is just such a cool car, and it's so much detail, and it's very, very aesthetically pleasing and a very nice car to drive. I will make a video on that car soon, probably driving it stock, and then driving it stock for one race, and then for a second race driving it fully modded out. And then the trail car is just it's such a cool and just crazy car. The Hot Wheels cars and the Chrysler's a bit, yeah, it's Australian, it's alright, but not something I'm really excited to drive. The Hot Wheels cars, on the other hand, well, there's a word that describes them, but it is profanity, so I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say they are rubbish. They are completely rubbish. They're limited too much in speed, so that when it comes to the stretch and you get in the boost, it just doesn't really get you any speed.
I mean, of course you're back. I wasn't worried. It's not like you could have gotten lost or anything.
And they're just not
Nice win, boss.
fun to drive. Some of them you can't drive in first person because the visibility is terrible, and well, yeah, it's really not cool. But I guess the cars that come with it they're alright. The bucket list is amazing. You'd be sure to check that out. I loved racing at the bucket list in yesterday's video. I've not done much of the PR stunts, but the ones I've done are pretty cool, and you get some pretty good jumps, some pretty cool drift sections. So yeah, they're pretty cool. As for it, we'll watch this and then I'll again.
Pull this off. Now get back out there. There's still plenty to discover.
So yeah, that's the final cutscene, and then Warren comes up saying the Horizon Hot Wheels track's going to stay here forever, and you can now move on to championships.
Boss, I talked to Hot Wheels. They're leaving the track set up indefinitely. So you get back in the car. I'll start bringing drivers in for some full-blown championships.
There you go, there's Warren talking about championships. I'm going to show you now the cars in the Hot Wheels expansion. But yeah, we have tested out some D-Class racing, and that will be up on another YouTuber's channel called AR12 Gaming. I was a bit silly and completely forgot to record the whole session. So if you want to go and check that out, I'm sure AR12 Gaming will have it out soon. And I can tell you I did pretty well with the car of choice that I took. And I won 3 out of the 4 races, so make sure you go and check that out. But is it worth the money? Yes, it is. It's very cool. It's a lot of fun, and it's just the thing that you never. Like Turn 10 said, it is the DLC you never knew you wanted. Well, that's really it from me. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the gameplay, showing you the cars in the Horizon Hot Wheels expansion. I do have a large array of cars, and I have a couple of duplicates, so yeah. But that's it from me. Tim D's Hyper, signing out.